Om Shri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Sthapakaya cha Dharmasya Sarvadharmaswarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Amadhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Sakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. I salute Valmiki, the cuckoo or the nightingale, who, perching on the tree of poesy, melodiously sings the sweet syllables Rama, Rama. Sita Rama Gunagrama Punyaranya Viharinau Vande Vishuddha Vignanau Kavishwarau Kapishwarau. I salute the master of poets, Kavis, Valmiki, and the master of Vanaras, Kapishwarau, that is Hanuman, who are endowed with pure reason and move freely and joyously in the sacred groove of the myriad virtues and graces of Sri Ramachandra and Mother Sita. Namaskar to all of you. We have assembled here on the first day of the Navami week. Today is also a very special day on which Lord Brahma in the Satya Yuga, the Kruta Yuga, created this universe, and this is the first day. That's why in many states in India, they celebrate it as Yuga Adi. Yuga means the Satya Yuga, Adi means beginning. So today is also a very sacred, special day. Anything which starts on this day is very auspicious, one of the auspicious days, Chandramana Yugadi. So now we have started the Ramanavami week on this very auspicious day. So you can see how more auspicious everything will be. Now, Rama Navami. What is this word Navami? It is the 9th day of the bright fortnight. So Pratipat, today is the, you know that in the calendar 15 days, Pratipatti is first, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi. So Rama was born on the 9th day. Today is Pratipat, the first day. 9 days we are going to celebrate. So now, why are we celebrating? What is this celebration? Because we are going to think, meditate on Sri Ramachandra's wonderful, beautiful virtues and qualities. So why are we doing that? It is meditation. What kind of meditation? It is Leela Dhyana. It is the meditation on the beautiful play of Ramachandra, the wonderful nature, virtue, character of Sri Ramachandra. So keeping this in mind, we shall use this opportunity as to meditate on Sri Ramachandra's beautiful virtues, guna, attributes. Now, Ramayana, we have heard the name Ramayana. Rama and Ayana, 2 words are there. What is Ayana, meaning of Ayana? Ayana means the path trodden by Sri Ramachandra. What is the path trodden? The life led by Sri Ramachandra. Now, there are so many beautiful virtues, character, the way by which Ramachandra led that righteous life. Then why should we read that? Why should we understand or meditate on that? When we think, when we meditate on these qualities, slowly those qualities will start seeping into our subconscious mind, into our mind. Let me take you to one of the sayings of Sri Ramakrishna. It is not found in any of the special books. You have to search it deeply. What is that? Sri Ramakrishna tells, what will happen to a person who meditates on me? Me means not me, on Ramakrishna. So what will happen to a person, or any devotee who meditates on Sri Ramakrishna? Ramakrishna himself tells, just like the property of the Father flows down to the Son automatically by default. There is no need of special legal case or going to the court or something to get that property. It flows down automatically, default, from Father to the Son. Likewise, whoever meditates on me, Sri Ramakrishna tells, whoever meditates on Ramakrishna, all my property flows down to that person, whoever meditates on. What are the properties of Sri Ramakrishna? Is there any land? Is there any diamond? Is there any gold? More costliest than that. What is that? The beautiful qualities, attributes, which Ramakrishna has earned in this life and many, many lives as avatar, and all those things that will flow down to us. So when we meditate, when we think of Ramayana, the path, the life led by Sri Ramachandra, those beautiful qualities which Rama stood for, slowly it will seep into us. We can acclimatize those wonderful qualities of Sri Ramakrishna, Ramachandra. So that is the reason why we study, and we have started it so early. We are thinking and thinking, we are preparing for the birth of Sri Ramachandra. Before that, we will become pure in our mind. You know, few days back, I think 1 week or 15 days back, all of us celebrated Holi. What does that Holi stands for? There are so many stories. Krishna and Radha and all the gopis, they played in the Vrindavan, and so colorful festival. There was one demoness who was the sister of Hiranyakashipu, who wanted to burn Prahalada, misuse her power given to by Brahma. So she kept that small child, the devotee of Narayana, on her lap and sat in the fire, because she had that power by Brahma, that boon by Brahma, whereby the fire will not burn her. So she wanted to kill Prahalada. She wanted to misuse the power given by God Brahma. So we should be very, very careful. God gives us many power. So when he gives the power in the administration or in other places, if we misuse that, what is going to happen? That is represented by Holika Dahana. The sister of Hiranyakashipu had that power. She kept this great devotee of Narayana, Prahalada, 6 or 7 years on her lap and sat in the fire to kill him. Now, instead of the fire burning this child, because the child never had any boon, but she had the boon, but she started burning and she died shouting and screaming. But Prahalada was protected by the Lord's grace. So be careful, don't harm any devotee or a child of God and misuse our power. That is the significance of Holika Dahan. Then still more important event happened during Holi. That's why the name Holi, from Holika, that sister. But there is another important thing, another name for that day, that is called Kama Dahana. Shiva was meditating, was in deep meditation. The power was given by Shiva to Kandarpa or Kamadeva, the god of love, Cupid, Kama. So he misused his power to disturb Shiva's meditation. So Shiva, when he tried to disturb him, nobody can disturb Shiva. He opened his third eye, the eye of knowledge, and burnt that Cupid desire. And he lost his body. That's why he gets the name Ananga. And that happened in the area where Bihar, the state of Bihar in India, where many of us here, the Hindi speaking people have come from. So that is the place where Shiva burnt this Cupid. That's why where Kama or Cupid lost his body, that place is called Anga. Angadesha. Vangadesha is Bengal. Angadesha is Bihar. Kalinga Desha is Orissa. Anga means Kama lost his body. Anga. That's why that Bihar is called Angadesha. So in that place, Shiva burnt Kamadahana. So that is celebrated, that the desire, the deep desire, the lust and the bad things have to be burnt. Now, after this Kamadahana Holi, we get Ramanavami, birth of Ramachandra. What does that indicate? That you have to burn all your bad desires before Rama is born in your heart, Ramanavami. So to burn out all those desires, that's why you can see the nature also plays the game whereby Kamadahana or Holi comes first and then Ramanavami comes. Before meditating on Rama, you have to burn all that bad desires in your heart. It's wonderful, isn't it? Not coincidence. The nature itself has brought this. You know, the great poet and great devotee of Ramachandra, Kabir Das, he tells, Jahan kaam hai, wahan Ram nahi. Jahan Ram hai, wahan kaam nahi. Ramakrishna used to quote this again and again. What is that? Jahan Ram hai, wherever Lord Ramachandra is, wahan kaam nahi. There cannot be lust. There cannot be Cupid. There cannot be that desire. Jahan Ram hai, wahan kaam nahi. Jahan kaam hai, wahan Ram nahi. If your mind is full of lust and bad thoughts, then Rama cannot be there. That is the beautiful couplet Doha by Kabir Das. So we have to remember that. If you want Rama, you have to remove this person. Otherwise, you can't. You all know the basics of science. What is basics of science? Two things cannot occupy the same place at the same time. Two things cannot occupy the same place at the same time. This is the basics of science. So you can, that is physics, this is metaphysics. It's the same rule in the metaphysics too. What is that? Rama cannot occupy the place where the bad desires are there. Wherever the bad desires are there, Rama will not come. So as if to prove that Kamadahana, destruction by Lord Shiva of Cupid and the lust, bad desire happening before the birth of Ramachandra. What a beautiful coincidence. Now, focal point of Ramayana is Ramachandra. What is it described in Valmiki Ramayana as? Ramaha, Ramo, Vigrahavan Dharmaha. What a beautiful statement. What is that? Sri Ramachandra is the shining symbol of righteousness, dharma. What is Vigrahavan? Vigraha means image, personification. Condensed form is called image. So who is Rama? Rama is the condensed form, image, personification of righteousness, of beautiful qualities, of attributes, the good attributes. That is Rama. Ramaha, Ramo, Vigrahavan Dharmaha. Now, Swami Vivekananda, eulogizing the two great epics of India, he tells, in fact, Ramayana and Mahabharata are the two encyclopedias of the ancient Aryan life. Aryan means here Indians or Hindus' life and wisdom, portraying an ideal civilization which humanity has yet to aspire for. So we came to know about Ramayana, Rama. Now, what is the concept of Ramayana? Why is this word Ayana, the path is told? Because Rama has spoken very less. We always tell in English, talk less and work more. Rama has shown everything. So you have to follow what Rama has shown in his life. He has not told much. Teachings are less. So that's why in the Harikatha, one Harikatha lecturer was giving a lecture and was telling, you have to follow what Rama has trodden and shown, and you have to follow the teachings of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita and other great teachings, Uddhava Gita. Why? Krishna has done so many things which you can't follow. Rama is to be followed. Krishna's words are to be followed. That is the saying in Hinduism in India. They tell that. One of the youths stood up and told the lecturer, "Sir, we are not going to follow Rama. It's very difficult." Why? He only married one, Sita. And what about that? He was very obedient to his father. We can't do that. He was very respecting all the other women's like his own mother. So we can't follow him, sir. Then what will you do? We will follow Krishna. But we will not follow the teachings of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is very, very difficult. Why? Because Krishna, as a small child, he stole butter. We will also steal. We will do the stealing and theft and other things. And Krishna married 16,000 times, 16,000 wives. So we can also follow him very nicely. Now, the lecturer was in turmoil. What to do now? How to answer this fellow? The Lord gave him some special idea from within. Told, okay, you can follow whatever Krishna has done, but do the first thing what Krishna as a child did. And after that, if you succeed, you can do what, sir? I will do everything what Krishna has done. As a baby, Krishna drank poison of Putana and survived. You drink poison. If you survive, then you can do all the other things. Then that fellow kept quiet and ran away. So you have to follow the footstep of Rama. We have to follow the teachings of Krishna. Now, Rama. What is the meaning of that beautiful word, Rama? One of the Sanskrit word is Ramante Yoginaha Asmin Iti Rama. He who bestows delight upon the yogis, the spiritual aspirant, is called Rama. So is Rama only for spiritual aspirants? No, everybody. Another distinct term for Rama, Ramante. It comes from the root word Ram, means who gives joy, who gives happiness in the heart. One who meditates upon Rama, just tell the word Rama, he gives happiness, joy. That is the meaning of word Rama. Another word is Rama, means he's in dark in complexion. Rama is dark. Krishna, Rama are all dark. You see, Vishnu is also dark in complexion. Shiva is only white in complexion, like a European. Otherwise, Krishna is like all other Africans. Rama and Krishna are all like Africans, you see. So we can attract all the Africans to become the devotees of Rama and Krishna, because Jesus Christ is white. Rama and Krishna, Vishnu are black in color. Kali is black in color. So they can all become the devotees of our Hindu gods and goddesses. See, wonderful idea, isn't it? Now, this Rama, Meghavarana, I think we are going to sing the Aarti song today, in that it is repeated. Like the cloud, rainy cloud is dark. Meghavara, Varanatanu, Nayana Bisala, beautiful eyes. So that is Ramachandra, Rama. So that we came to know the meaning of this word Rama. Now, Swami Vivekananda tells the Ramayana has been the perennial source of spiritual, cultural, and artistic inspiration of these thousands of years. When was Rama born and when was he living? After the Satya Yuga, Kriti Yuga, after the creation, next Yuga is Treta Yuga. So Rama was there at that time. Krishna was during Dwapara Yuga. Now is Kali Yuga. So Rama was during Treta Yuga. So it has been from thousands of years. Not only to the people of India, it has been inspiring culturally, artistically, spiritually, but also the people of Southeast Asian countries. Go to Korea. There even the princely family, the kings of Koreans, they come to Ayodhya. Why? The king of Korea comes from Ayodhya. They revere Ramachandra. You go to the Muslim dominated country, Indonesia, The epic is Ramayana, Mahabharata. Their names, everything of those kings and people will be Rama, Rama, Rama 1, Rama 2. In Malaysia also, Islamic country, their country's epic is Ramayana. So it has affected, it has inspired, not only in India, all over the world. It has enriched the national literatures of this country. It has also provided themes for every form of their art, dance, drama, music, painting, and sculpture. Its heroic characters have helped to mold the Hindu character, and in these three great personalities, namely Rama, Sita, and Hanuman, have inspired millions and millions of people, high or low, in the socio-economic scale, with the deepest, tenderest, and holiest love, reverence, and devotion. All Hindu spiritual teachers, ancient and modern, have responded ecstatically to this great book and its heroes, says Swami Vivekananda, that is Ramayana. Rama, the ancient idol of heroic ages, the embodiment of truth. The embodiment of truth. He would never tell a lie, even for a joke. He was the embodiment of truthfulness. See, I told you, wonderful character attributes of Rama. Embodiment of truth, of morality, embodiment of morality. Now, any other great ideal? The ideal son. How should a son be to the father and mother? The ideal son. The ideal husband. What is the other great quality of Rama? Ekapatni vratastha. Only one wife. Other rest of this thing, you will see like his mother, all the other female forms. Ekapatni vratastha. What a wonderful quality. And if you meditate on Rama, these beautiful qualities will come to us. The ideal son, the ideal husband, the ideal father, the ideal brother. After seeing Ramayana in India in 1980s, that Ramayana of Ramanand Sagar was broadcast, we were all youths at that time. Moment Ramayana would come on Sunday from morning 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, not one vehicle on the road, busy roads of India. Everybody would be glued to the TV. How would the people be glued to the TV? Before that front of the TV, they would light lamps, they would decorate, and they would do rangoli, and they would do offerings. When the Ramayana starts, they will do arati and see that. Whole population of India was glued to the TV. Why? Ramayana was portrayed. And after seeing that Ramayana, so many brothers who were fighting for the property and other things, who had gone to the court, they settled out of the court. They came back because it increased the love of brothership, brotherhood. Brothers became united. So many good qualities. Ideal brother. That is Ramachandra. So if we meditate, think of him, you can see what are the benefit. So the property, as Ramakrishna told, all my property will come down. These are the properties of Ramachandra. Do you want gold? Do you want diamond? They will be lost. But these wonderful qualities will never be lost. So meditate on Ramachandra. So ideal husband, ideal son, ideal father, ideal brother, the above all, the ideal king. He was ready to give up his family, his wife, for the sake of the subjects. Can you find one politician like that? Ready to sacrifice for the country. He used to look after his subjects as his own children. Can you find a wonderful character other than Ramachandra? So this Rama has been presented before us by the great Valmiki. No language can be purer, none chaster, none more beautiful, and at the same time simpler than the language in which this great poet Valmiki has depicted the life of Ramachandra. So if Ramachandra is so, what about his better half, Mother Sita? Vivekananda tells what to speak of. If Rama is like that, what to speak of Sita? You may exhaust the literature of the world that is past, and Vivekananda tells, I may assure you that you will have to exhaust the literature of the world of the future before finding another Sita. Sita is unique. That's character was depicted once and for all. No more you can find Sita. There may have been several Ramas perhaps, but never more than one Sita. She is the very type of true Indian woman. And all our Indian women want to emulate the Western woman. But Vivekananda is telling for our Indian woman or any woman, the ideal is Sita. She is the very type of true Indian woman for all the Indian ideals of perfect woman have grown out of that one life called Sita. And here she stands, these thousands of years, commanding the worship of every man, woman, and child throughout the length and breadth of Aryavarta, that is India. There she will also be this glorious Sita, purer than purity itself, all patience and all suffering. Now, after hearing about wonderful qualities of Rama, we will enter a little into Ramayana. What is that? Ramayana. Now, perhaps this Ramayana is not quite as familiar to the younger generations that are coming up as it was to us of older days. So all the older generation has grown up with hearing the Tulsidas, Ramcharitmanas and Ramayana of Valmiki. Younger generation, we have not given them. And what is the effect? See, what is the effect? I will tell you. Instead of those wonderful qualities of generosity and other thing, we have another quality developed. What is that? One youth told, today, what a great charity of this youth, you see. Today, I donated my watch. I donated my iPhone, and I donated Rand 5,000 to a poor guy. You don't know the happiness I felt as I saw him put back his knife and gun. What a great charity. He was a thief. So he's telling that as a great charity, he has given his watch and 5,000 rands and all other things. So that is our charity. But if you are acclimatized to the great quality, the older generation, the charity will be different. And our intelligence, in India, the children from their childhood, Vivekananda used to tell as a small child, my grandmother, my mother used to keep on the lap and tell the stories of Ramachandra. Then our intelligence will blossom. What about our younger generation? Now one of the youth is telling, I miss times when I was working at the zoo. He was working at the zoo. My boss fired me just because I left the lion's gate of the zoo open. I mean, who would steal a lion? Can anybody steal a lion? What if I open the door of the lion? What will happen? My boss fired me. That is the intelligence of the younger generation because we have not gone through Ramayana. Now, Vivekananda tells about Rama and Ramachandra. Before that, I told you about the purity of Ramachandra. What is that purity? Once it so happened, this incident is told by Ramakrishna himself in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna to understand the purity of Ramachandra. Rama, that word Rama.